Laundering Weapons. Obama appoints Hillary Clinton to Secretary of State. She appoints Ambassador Stevens, who is stationed in Tripoli. We still don't know why he is in Benghazi, where he is killed in the Activities Center, which is political speak for rendition site. Obama campaigned against torture. What he meant was, we don't tell you we're torturing. The SEALs killed in Benghazi are reclassified by Hillary as CIA agents. Their purpose is locating surface-to-air missiles in the area and destroying them. Libya is one of the sources for free-roaming missiles in the region. Obama's billion-dollar private war against Gaddafi aided the Muslim Brotherhood. His careless actions unleashed thousands of surface-to-air missiles into terrorist hands. Imagine if just one of those shows up at a U.S. airport. But there is another source for missiles in the region. Russia accused the United States of arming the rebels in Syria. It was thought these rebels were affiliated with Al-Qaeda, and now we know they are the members of ISIS, the Islamic State of Iraq and Syria. ISIS broke away from Al-Qaeda, a Zawahiri versus bin Laden divide. It's all about uniting Syria and Iraq, and who will control this region. This causes problems for Iran, longtime ally of Syria, who supported them in their war with Iraq. Saddam prevented the unification of Syria with Iran. ISIS is trying to fill this power vacuum. This group represents a conflict for Turkey. These are the rebels being fought along the Turkey-Syria border. ISIS is bombing hospitals in Turkey as retaliation for interruptions in weapon transfers from the states. Without surface-to-air missiles, the rebels are losing ground to Assad. Obama threatens him with a red line, but Assad receives his weapons from Russia, and Obama backs down. Prior to this, Al-Qaeda, through Muslim Brotherhood and Egyptian President Morsi, demanded the release of the blind sheikh. As that negotiation floundered, riots throughout the Middle East broke out. It had nothing to do with the video. It was all about Omar Abdel-Rahman. The capture of Ambassador Stevens would give Al-Qaeda more bargaining power to make a trade. The death of Stevens kills the weapons deal with the Syrian rebels and fractures the fragile relationship between ISIS and Al-Qaeda, who is supported by Iran. These two were evil, but kept the region under control. The death of this man might be the Franz Ferdinand moment leading to the beginnings of World War III, the movements we are seeing now. All while this man states the world has never been safer, which is a knock against this man, who gets blamed for everything. Bush is Obama's security blanket. Obama continues his apology tour and appeasement attempts by trading an American deserter for 5 high-level Taliban officers. The Taliban are friends with Al-Qaeda and Iran. Obama might be trying to buy influence, but don't call these groups terrorists. As Pelosi, Obama, and Hillary have stated, they are freedom fighters, outraged moviegoers, and just citizens out for a walk one night that decided to kill Americans. What difference does it make? Instead, focus on those real terrorists that endanger the administration's plans to destroy America and hindered his re-election. Bergdahl might be Obama's excuse for closing Gitmo, since the worst of the worst are now released. However, it is actually preparation for Hillary's presidential run. The Hillary outlets are already chanting, "We don't leave our people behind." This is to cover up Hillary abandoning Stevens for dead. All while an American hero rots in a Mexican jail, abandoned by his commander-in-chief. So what does Obama do? Find ways to blame Bush. Military officials explained Bergdahl's condition at a press conference. One of those officials is named Bush. Out of all the ships we can put in the Persian Gulf as a show of force, Obama chooses the USS Bush Strike Group. Keep the blame Bush mantra going any way possible. When taking the presidency, Iraq was declared the bad war, even though Obama took credit for its success. Afghanistan was the good war. No surprise, Bush is once again being blamed, as both these territories are being lost because Obama has America in full retreat. Obama even managed to lose the space race to Russia. Obama might be trying to force Maliki into a status of forces agreement. However, by abandoning Iraq, Obama is giving ISIS free access to all the U.S. weapons given to Iraq. This allows ISIS to continue their efforts in Syria. Obama is doing what Nixon only dreamed of. How much longer before we get here for aiding and abetting the enemy?